just doing it. And look at that pretty neck roll. So anyway, so that is the...
Said no one ever. Hi, and welcome back to the Knit List.
I'm Christy.
And I'm Caitlyn.
And it is still beginning to feel a lot like Christmas around this place.
Closer and closer every day.
Yeah. So we are coming back with some more Christmas/holiday knits. And
Chris Knits. That would have been a good Ravelry name for you.
Chris Knits. That would have been. Gosh darn it.
You could always change it.
Chris Knits. Yeah, so we are going to talk about a couple of holiday sweaters that I have knit and at least one that I want to knit. And our thoughts are, general thoughts around knitting things for holiday gift giving.
Yes. You are the best holiday gift giver of knits.
Well, thank you.
You always gift to the most amazing knits to people, and we do at Christmas. We usually do a stock exchange at Christmas.
A sock exchange.
But
we end up buying our socks because we
do, but when we go to your brother's house and do it with the whole family, you usually have at least one knit pair of socks for somebody, or like a knit beanie or a scarf or something.
Yeah.
And it's always the most popular gift.
Oh, because we do like a white elephant. That's really nice. Thank you. Yeah. Well, that's really sweet. That is sweet.
Hey, look, she's embarrassed.
My dad's birthday is on December 23rd. The last 2 years, I have knit him a cable knit beanie. Each of them have been by Thea Coleman. Who?
Shout her out. Come on, you brag a little bit. Let's hear it.
She did give a like to us, and she reposted something that I'd knit this week, which was super exciting. So we really do appreciate when designers do that. I mean, wow, just a couple of humble people from Portland, Oregon, and she did that, made us feel really special and really want to promote her big time. So we are going to devote a whole episode to her very soon.
And she commented that it was beautiful. And I love how she says us. I mean, sure, it's on our podcast page.
It is us. No, it is us.
But it's your knit.
That's nice. Well, it was super great that she did that. And she has some really, really great hats out there. Cable knit hats, which are quick knits and easy to do in, like a week for the holidays or for whenever for a gift. And I like to knit one for my dad every year. And that being said, I might not do it this year.
I have to say, you said in a week, and I'm like, okay, now I have to try one because I'm so curious to see how long it takes me, the beginner who has like a couple inches on my scarf, done. I'm curious to how long it would actually take a beginner to do and not a professional as you are.
I'm not a professional, even though my sweatshirt makes it look like I am.
She is. Yeah, we have merch.
Yeah. The thing about hats is that you usually use a thicker wool and it goes quick and you're in the round and you only have a certain amount of stitches and you only go a certain amount high and then you start to decrease. And so you get like this far and you're like, wow, I'm pretty far, and you're going to start to decrease, and it does go quickly.
That makes sense because then it goes faster and faster. You're doing less and less every round.
Yep.
And I'm working on a scarf, so I don't know, it was like 80 stitches. So how many stitches would a beanie normally? I mean, I know it depends on who you're knitting it for, but like a man's beanie.
Well, if it depends on the size of the wool, like this would be a lot, like 120.
Because it's super thin. Yeah.
And then the thicker ones would be, I don't know, I think it's like 82 stitches. Just flat out of my memory, I think it's 82 stitches that I cast on for my dad's hat.
Okay, so it's like the same as mine, except for I'm doing mine continuously, whereas you would be reducing each time.
Yep. You do, however long for the ribbing. Mm-hmm. And, some people like just the ribbing. Some people like the ribbing to fold over. My sister recently knit a hat where you do the entire inside. And then it took her forever. And then she got to this point and then she started over. And then you put that whole inside inside the hat, and it's like a double thick warm hat. It's a beautiful hat. I'm going to ask her to send a picture and we'll insert it right here.
It's not a face, it's a what in the hell did you just say face? Because, okay, that's not the one I'm going to do. I'm going to do an easy one, but that sounds fantastic and complicated.
It is. Well, you start with a few and then you grow outward. So you start from a little bit and then you grow to the exact diameter of the hat, of your head or whatever. And then you knit that for the length of how far you want your hat to be. And then you start from there and you do it all again and reverse it. And then you tuck one side into the other and you have a double knit hat.
Huh. Sounds fancy.
It is. And it's a Danish designer, I think, that Jenny used. So we will have her give us an update because those are really great. I have knit fisherman's keps, KEPS. I actually wanted to do a whole episode on back when I knit them and I got the pattern, and it may absolutely be different now. You have to actually write as in with a pen and paper and put a stamp on an envelope and send away for the pattern, and it will come back to you. And it's all written, like handwritten on graph paper and then photocopied and sent to you. And it's this fisherman's kep, and they are super stunning. There's a whole like world of fisherman's keps.
I'm glad that you stopped and said K-E-P because I was like, why'd you just pronounce cap like that? That was weird.
Because I'm uppity. Kep. Mein Kip. Anyway, those are super fun, and we'll do a whole episode on those. So from there, the idea of Christmas gifts and Christmas knits just continue on and on. You can do 1,000 things for people. And what I wanted to talk about is Isabell Kraemer.
Isabell Kraemer.
Isabell Kraemer. And I have knit one of her patterns, which I really, really enjoyed doing. I would say all of her patterns start from top down, which people really enjoy because I think you get not instant gratification in any way, but you get pretty close to gratification because you knit, 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 and grow, grow, grow. And then you get to this point and you separate for the sleeves. And so suddenly you can see a collar and shoulders and you can see sleeves. And a lot of her work has color work, or at least one color, one design around this area. I think everybody else in the world, we all really love knitting her designs because of that, and because they are so well designed and they fit so well. A lot like Anke Strick that we talked about in a previous episode. They're just really well thought out. I had all of this leftover wool still. I think this is funny, and I hope that if you're just joining us for the first time, I have a lot of leftover cones of wool from the Indian Nights blanket that I knit for Tom and Caitlyn, my son and Caitlyn's wedding. And I had so much left over of, for instance, of these two different reds. I mean, seriously, why would I think that I needed to buy 2 cones? What were we thinking? I don't know. This one I can see using ever again. Like, this is a good, nice red. This is an absolute flamboyant red. There's probably at least 2 sweaters worth on here, and I'm not quite sure what to do with this one.
It's bright.
It's so bright. It's so funny. And I'm still waiting for that perfect pattern to find for that one.
I was going to say, you'll find something to knit. I mean, it probably, kind of hopefully wouldn't be a sweater, but something like a blanket or a scarf or something that has that.
Speaking of secret Christmas knits and the sweater for Caitlyn.
It's gonna have to scrap it now.
No, but let's top that with this green. Oh my God.
It's so bad. I mean, it's so Christmas. It's so that who wants to wear this green?
I'm not even going to wear that for like an ugly sweater party. But it does. Where are you going, Samuel? Oh,
our third co-host. Oh, he wants you to be uncomfortable so he can get comfortable. Thank you.
This green is a really fabulous highlight green, an in-between green, which is a vest that I want to talk about. But I bought entirely too much. But who cares? They're in our cupboard and in the bathroom.
I'm just laughing at it's so much. There's so
I know.
much on here.
I know.
Hello. What? That's insane.
I know. My daughter-in-law likes to make fun of me. So the first thing I knit a couple of years ago, I knit for myself this Jingle Sweater by Isabell Kraemer. I'm gonna make sure it's in the front because again, she uses German short rows, which make the back a little bit longer than the front, so it makes it for a really nice fit. And so this is her Jingle Sweater, and I just think it's beautiful. I personally do not like to wear red. I'm not a red person, but I thought, you know what, Christy, I'm gonna knit you a red sweater for Christmas. So I knit this, and it was a really quick knit. And this is, again, all leftover yarn I had. And then my mom came over. My mom's favorite color is red. And I had this on my mannequin upstairs. And Mom, look at the sweater I made. And she said, oh, I want that. So she tried it on and it fit her and she took it. And this has been her Christmas sweater for the last couple years. And I went and got this from her house last weekend so that I could show it to everybody here on our podcast. So this is the Jingle Sweater by Isabell Kraemer.
Isabell Kraemer.
Isabell Kraemer.
And this is really pretty. I was gonna say, I don't know what your beef is with red, but this is beautiful.
I don't like red for me. I love red.
It's beautiful. It's really great. How hard was it doing the design of this? Was it pretty simple? Was it harder than normal? Or
agony. It took years to make this.
But it's only one color at least.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a 2-color repeat, so it's just red and white and the pop of the white with the red. No, this is not difficult and you could do this easily once you get up and going. So
not difficult for her.
Just doing it. And look at that pretty neck roll. So anyway, so that is the...
Said no one ever.
This is the one that I gave to my mother. And then I'm like, great. I had a Christmas plan for myself.
It's ruined.
So I didn't speak to her for a while I knit myself one in green. So I knit this one. This is again the Jingle, and I knit it in this green with leftover wool that I had. And instead of white, I used gray. I think white would have been better for a better pop. So here is the green I used, and there's the red I used, and this is
red. Oh, the red for the other one. I was like, there's still red in there.
This is the red for my mom's Christmas sweater, and then I knit myself the green one. Now, what is so funny about this is that I knit these almost back to back. I used the same wool. I used the same needle size. It was all the same, except that this one, it doesn't fit me the same. It's way too wide, and I stopped too short. Go figure. I always do that. I'll never do that again.
She didn't. I bet you.
And it's not a very flattering fit. This sweater's not very flattering on me. This is not a lie.
So how is that possible? If it's exact same amount, it's the exact same size?
Everything exactly the same. And when I was getting ready for today's show, look at the difference in size of these ornaments. They do look...
Hold yours up too.
I don't know. That goes to show that gauge is very, very important. So I am the worst at doing a gauge swatch, but really not anymore. It takes so much time and you want to just get knitting and do your thing. But really, this goes to show why you should always do a gauge swatch, no matter if you've knit with it 1,000 times before or once before.
Me over here not knowing what a gauge swatch is. Totally. Always do a gauge swatch. Oh, duh, everyone knows that. What is that? Please explain.
Gauge swatch is when you are going to start knitting.
I know what a swatch is. So you don't have to. I hopefully am not that dumb. I think I might be able to
you're
get
not dumb
there.
at all. You just don't know this. A pattern calls for a specific gauge. Like they had, for instance, I don't know, in 4 inches, 26 stitches. So you're supposed to knit a 4x4 square in whatever the pattern calls for. Generally, it's stockinette stitch, which is this.
Okay.
And you wash it, block it, let it get to normal, and then you measure it. And that's how you measure gauge.
How much it's going to like shrink or expand? Shrink. Does it shrink or expand? It could do either.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Completely.
So then you know if you need to actually do it smaller than you thought or larger than you thought.
Exactly.
That is smart.
Yep, exactly. So I didn't do it with this. And so I will wear this to work when I'm sitting behind my desk and it's Christmas time, because then everybody doesn't see the down below part. That's what I did last year. Like, you can see me in my Christmas sweater. But that one fits nicely.
I just think it's odd because it's the exact same wool, right? So that's what's funny is like you wouldn't think you needed to swatch it because you just made it. So why would you need to do that when it's the same? That's so odd.
Isn't it weird?
Well, it's still beautiful. I do agree with your sentiment that the statement, I don't know, that white would have popped more.
Yep.
But I still think it looks beautiful. You did a great job.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, again, something I will aspire to do one day.
I have a lot of wool when you're ready.
Oh, this one. Thank you so much. I can't wait to knit with this one.
Okay, so works in progress, our whips. Caitlyn, why don't I put you on the spot? How's yours?
Me first? Okay. Hold on. Let me grab it. Okay.
That's so pretty.
I have my cowl that I'm working on. It's not yet a cowl, but it is a whip. It's in progress. Don't worry. If you were concerned, the holes are still there. There have been no fixes. I'm just chugging along. I'm just doing it. I mean, this is like insane. It looks like I'm trying to knit a beanie or something like that. It's supposed to be straight. How I did that, how I've dropped that many stitches, couldn't tell ya, but I'm doing my best. I'm trying.
This absolutely looks like the top of a sweater. It absolutely could be. You are doing like a V-neck sweater. You've done a great job here, intentional or not. You are really, look at that.
So he's trying to do a sweater?
Yeah, that's what my purple one looks like. Why wouldn't you?
Because I've never knit anything before. I don't know how to knit a flippin' sweater.
I almost think that we should join this in the round right now. I don't know. This is something to think about. If this were intentional, this would be exactly what you would want. Look at that.
Do a little halter.
Sexy.
Like a sexy little knit halter tap for the warm season upon us.
For the gun show.
Yep, so that's where I'm at. And I think we'll just keep going. And then next, I mean, this is how long is this gonna take me? How do I even know when to stop?
I don't know. Give it a couple more weeks and see what happens. You're just happy at night, like knitting in bed or whatever. Just keep going.
She's like, well, you're slow, so it's gonna take a while. That's what that translated to. Which is fine because it is true. I only do like a few rows a day. That's all I have time for right now. So I'm trying.
And that's a lot of stitches to do a row on. And so I totally get it. When I'm working on my Radmere, I can only do a couple rows a day.
Yeah.
With everything else I have going on, I can only do like 2 rows. So yeah, I get it. It's really pretty.
Still here. Hole's still here. Yeah, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's relaxing. It's nice. I like it. So that was my fun update. How about your actual intricate professional update? Let's see it. Let's see it. What do you got, lady?
Well, I am super excited and I'm allowed to talk about this on social media, but I had put in my name in the hat to be able to test knit again for Isabell Kraemer.
Insert applause sound.
It's a pattern she's called the Blue Bayou, and it's a pullover with raglan sleeves and broken seed stitch front and back. I just got told this yesterday morning. I woke up and turned on my iPad and there's my email and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm super excited. So I am going to be doing this nonstop for the next month because it's due in just a few weeks' time. And this is the wool that I had purchased from Maine. They don't make it anymore. And I had purchased this and I thought that I would make Caitlyn the traveler's hoodie, but now she's not going to get that.
Screw me, I guess. On priorities. Can we also just talk about how you started that yesterday morning? How many weeks ago did I start this? And you have so much more done than I do.
Well,
she's the professional, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
am not a professional. I'm just, and I have mistakes. I had to take it out last night. No, Caitlyn, I don't have a toddler at home. So anyway, I'm really excited about it. And hopefully by the next time we record, I'll have the sleeves. These are the sleeves. I'll have them separated. And yeah, it's beautiful. It has this rolled collar and then this, I don't even remember what it's called, but I'd never seen it before. And then I had to YouTube it. But you fold it over and you knit the 5th stitch down and you get this welt in it. So it's a welt. And there's apparently a welt at the bottom as well. So as welt. Anyway, and I really love this wool. Feel it.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about it. And honestly, I'm honored to be asked to do it. So
yeah, you were one of how many people?
I believe there's 29 of us right now. So there's 29.
Interesting choice. I don't know why we didn't just go with 30, but.
Well, that's what I saw in the chat. So it could be 30.
Maybe you're 30. Like, well, not 30, but like you're yourself and there's 29 other people.
I bet that's what it is.
I bet that's what it is. Because choosing 29 people is a little random.
I really dislike so much having to do this seed stitch because it takes so much thought. And a lot of designers do it. But gosh, when you do it and it works out, it's so pretty.
Let me see.
But I had to take out 5 rows last night. It's hard to explain, but you do basically 3 knits and then a purl, but without, anyway, that's not what it is, but.
In beginner, nothing terms, she was just speaking to me.
And this drives me crazy. And I was like, oh, I just want to just have a relaxing Isabell Kraemer knit where I do the color work up top and then it's done and then I just knit, just go round and round and round. But this is going to take thinking and it's going to be worth it. And I'm really honored to have been, chosen. So yeah.
Yay, Christy!
Yeah. Well, it's not like I won an award or anything.
Not yet.
I just happened to have done a few other ones for her, and I think that's probably why. They did say we were allowed to talk about it, so I'm talking about it.
We're talking about it.
By the time this episode goes out, hopefully I might be done with it. So yeah.
You better be. No,
or I'll be kicked off Ravelry.
You'll be blacklisted from Isabell Kraemer's page.
Unable to purchase.
You've failed. Try again.
We didn't talk about our sweatshirts.
Yeah, our sweatshirts. We are going to the
Flock and Fiber. Oregon Flock and Fiber. Fiber.
that thing. We're going to that. So if you are in Oregon and you're going to go, come find us. We're thinking we might vlog it a little bit for the YouTube, see what the TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, by the way. Knitless Pod. We're having a lot of fun doing this. I'm having a lot of fun doing it with you.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I bought a selfie stick.
You bought a selfie
to go to the Oregon Flock and Fiber Festival next weekend with our sweatshirts.
She did. Yeah. And if you know Christy personally, you will laugh at that as well because Christy bought a selfie stick. So it's just great. I love it.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm excited. And we're going to talk about that next episode too. And
yeah.
So a little love to your Christmas sweaters. Thanks, Anne. Shout out Anne for letting us borrow it back.
Thanks, Mom.
Yep. And I think that's a wrap.
All right.
Shall we cheers?
Cheers.
Cheers.
So, Cheers.
always has ice in the wine.
See you next time.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.